West Coast IPA by Kegland called Coast Clusters. Single batch. I brewed it on my Brewzilla 35. And I pretty much followed the recipe exactly as it comes, except I only did the boil for 15 minutes accidentally. But
That's
yeah,
all right. It's okay to make mistakes.
look at that.
That's great.
Actually, when you hold it up to the light, it looks pretty good. Like, oh man.
It's not super cloudy.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it was before. Okay, so let's go over the recipe a bit. 4.6 kilos of Munton's extra pale Maris Otter malt, 500 grams of Munich, 25 grams of Caramunic 2. It comes with 100 grams of Amarillo, 100 grams of Simcoe, and Nottingham ale yeast. Pretty classic ingredients. And yeah, it makes a 21 litre batch. And let's have a look at the Brewfather recipe because it does tell you when to add the hops. So we did the, it has percentages here too on the screen. You got your Simcoe, Amarillo, Simcoe, Amarillo, Simcoe. So yeah, there's the Simcoe 25 grams at the boil, and then Amarillo 25 grams 5 minutes before the end of the boil, which is a 60-minute boil, and then 2 dry hops, one 75 gram Amarillo and one 50 gram Simcoe. So just 2 types of hops, but kind of different. There's 3 additions during the boil, I guess, and there's 2 dry hop additions. So that's like 125 grams dry hops. So
really aiming to bring out the smell, you know.
Yeah. So just having a whiff. I mean,
You can clearly, It's not too overpowering though.
Oh, is it?
No.
Oh. I've just gone right in there and had a sip. So this has probably been...
That's very nice.
Cheers.
That's very nice.
Probably been in the bottle for about, I don't know, probably 6 weeks, maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
There's keeping that head, isn't it? There's still
that's
I think it's that. I should
really
save this one for the comp. Again, with these Kegland recipes, they all come pre-milled, all the grains, comes in a bag, everything's ready to go, as it says right here. And yeah, this is a pretty easy one to brew. Other than the hop additions during the boil, there's only 2 hop additions, one right at the start of the boil, and then one 5 minutes towards the end. Other than that, it's pretty easy to brew.
Is it when it says the miscellaneous there? Is that
Miscellaneous
with the mash and stuff? Is that already in?
Oh yeah, no.
Or is that an additional if you want to?
Yeah, so this is based on if it's a reverse osmosis water. So if you're starting at 0,0, this is the additions you want to add.
Yeah.
Which is 2.8 grams of calcium chloride, 5.3 grams of Epsom salt, and 10.3 grams of gypsum.
Yeah. Did you do that?
I didn't do that. No. I don't have a reverse osmosis system. Yeah. And God damn it, I realised I haven't been recording properly. Now it's recording. That's a shame.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back to another video. Yeah, cool. So for the gravity, I think from memory, I should have my brew diary here. I forgot it.
Very important.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit these pretty much on the head.
That's pretty tricky to do, I reckon.
Yeah, it can be. But I think, so my brew wasn't perfect, to be clear, because if I did boil it for the full hour, 60-minute.
Yeah, but mind you, that's not far off, really.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's pretty good, isn't it? But yeah, I reckon it's a good one to brew.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. It's pretty good though, isn't it?
Dude, that is very drinkable.
Yeah, do you reckon it's too hoppy?
No, I don't think so. No,
Yeah, that's
I'm not a huge hop guy, but that's okay.
I reckon because the hops, it's got so much dry hop.
Yeah.
So it's more aromatic.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not too bitter.
I find dry hopping is. I think you can get more experimental with dry hopping. Is the way I say it. You know.
Yeah.
You can mix it up a bit more.
Yeah. This did not take 14 days to ferment. No way.
I have noticed that a lot with the ale yeasts. Is that an ale? Or what is it? Nottingham.
It is now yeast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nottingham. Lowland. Yeah, I don't know. I think it took maybe 5 or 6 days, and I fermented it at 20. That's because that's what they recommended. Yeah, that's the water profile that they recommend. But I mean, bottle condition, because this would be better if it was conditioned in a keg.
Oh, most definitely.
And you might even. I mean, it's pretty good, all things considered. I mean, there's not really too much else to talk about.
No, not really. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. We got it.
Got it. Shoot it. Cut it.
5.8%. I couldn't find a West Coast IPA in the BJCP guidelines, but there's not so much to talk about here. I mean, it's all pretty.
I mean,
IPA.
I'm definitely. I can smell the sort of, I don't know, citrusy smells that are coming through. But it does have that little bit of, so there you go. I was going to say, there is a little bit of bitterness off the end of it.
Yeah.
Like a hoppy bitterness.
Yeah. It's not, I don't know.
But like
it's
super
not bad.
It's super drinkable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be definitely recommending this one.
Pretty alcoholic. If you slammed a few of these down, you'd be upside down.
Inside out.
Yeah. Mouthful. See, I mean, you could just as easily call this a cloudy IPA.
But it's not that
or a hazy
cloudy.
IPA.
It's not that cloudy. You know?
Nah.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is good.
I mean, wait till you try some of mine after this.
Yeah.
We don't have to continue on.
Well, no.
We can. It's all up to your editing. You can splice that in. It's all up to your editing. Cut.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Pretty good. Oh, so there's quite a bit of play that they're saying that you can do it in.
Yeah, I mean, the alcohol content, 5.5 to 7.5, that's a pretty big gap. All these style, the BJCP guidelines are...
very handy resource.
Yeah, but they're also just like a guide, not like a specific, this is what you need to get.
This is, they're thereabouts. That'll be good for the comp.
Yeah. And it has some interesting stuff, like compared to an English IPA, has less of the English character from the malt, hops, and yeast, less caramel, bread, and toast, more American New World hops than English, less yeast-derived esters, less body.
It's got like almost a, not harsh, but like it's not, it smells quite aromatic, but then when you taste it, it's almost quite, not bitter, but it's almost bitter. But I suppose that's just this style of beer, really.
Yeah.
I mean, and as hoppy beers go, this is pretty, I'd say on the light to medium side of a hop
In terms of the hop punch.
Yeah, for the hop, the neck punch.
Yeah.
I do like that.
It's good, isn't it?
You've done well.
Yeah, I think so. This is the very last one. This is it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man,
It's kind of sad.
it is kind of sad.
But you can just brew it again. Get the recipe. I assume Kegland's not in stock.
Email me
back in stock. God damn it.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
classic Kegland. Isn't it?
That's all right.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna turn all the stuff
Yeah,
off.
yeah. Do what you can do.